They can't be alone. They actually have to be in relationship. This is why, my friends, they don't change, because they keep going round in the same cycles over and over and over again, and nothing changes. But why? Because we know that being alone isn't actually a bad thing, but for the narcissist, it is like the worst thing possible. And you will find that they overlap partner to partner to person, and there'll be more than one person in this dynamic. So if you're wondering why the narcissist can't ever be alone, or it's something that you have experienced firsthand being in a narcissistic relationship, watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about why the narcissist can never be alone. Like, isn't that a strange concept? Like, the narcissist thinks that it's the worst thing that can ever happen to them, being alone. Like, being single for a narcissist is literally a sin. Like, it's the worst thing that can ever happen to them. This is why you will find that they will overlap one relationship over the next, So there isn't actually a time period where they are ever actually alone. You will probably also find that if they have secondary people in the dynamic or in the mix, then they will also overlap them as well. So I'm going to be exploring this more in the video. But before I get into the video, just wanted to say that I do go live every week on this channel, and if you have a question or there's something on your mind, I would say join the live, because you can get your question answered there and then. And also, you have to check out the lives chat as well that's going on with the live stream, because we have a beautiful, amazing community. You guys know who you are, so I am so thankful to each and every one of you. Shout out to you guys. So yeah, join the live. The details are in the description box below. So, why can't the narcissist just be alone? Why can't they just take some time out and breathe? Like, take the time out and actually just learn about yourself and maybe do some work. But no. They don't do that. They just don't do that, which is why I said earlier, like, they keep going round and round in this circle, in this cycle of just, I want to swear, but you know, the narcissist can't be on their own, because if they are on their own, their mind is not distracted, so they are thinking so many thoughts. And if they're on their own, it forces them to think about themselves, take a long hard look at themselves, take a look at their behavior and the way that they make others feel. Now, you know as well as I do, narcissists are not going to do that. Nor are they going to be aware enough to be able to understand how they make others feel and how their behavior impacts others. They don't want to look at this because actually this is too painful, this is too scary, and actually this requires work and also responsibility for your actions. Narcissists are not going to do that. They are afraid of this. They are afraid of taking a long, hard look at themselves, because it requires work. And this work is painful. This work is not for the faint-hearted. Of course, you guys know that. So having other people there is a form of distraction, is a form of them not thinking about themselves. Also, think about it also, that you know, when you're getting into a new connection or a new situationship, right at the beginning, that is like the euphoric bit. That's like the best bit, isn't it? Getting to know someone, having all those good feelings, those release of endorphins. That is what makes us feel good. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the most amazing part of the relationship. And so the narcissist lives for that. The narcissist wants that, because their new supply, or the person that they are tricking, they don't know about them, and the new person is reciprocating that. They're mirroring, they are love bombing, so that person is actually mirroring that. So when two people are you know, in this bond right at the beginning, yeah, you know, that feels good. It feels amazing. And so it uplifts you. And that is what the narcissist not even wants, like they require, they crave it. This for them is like the honey, you know, so that's what they're looking for. So think about it. If you're getting new people in the mix, you're finding new supply, that is going to feel good, right? That's going to feel amazing. So that's going to stop you from thinking about who you really are, what you do to other people, how you make others feel. You know, on another level is that they know this. They know that they make you feel like that, but they do it intentionally because it makes them feel good. If you're suffering, it makes them feel good. It feels like they've got one, it's like one-upmanship. They've got one on you. And that's why when they are in these new dynamics, they're swapping and changing partners. I know I've said this in a lot of videos. They're like people collectors. They collect people. Getting new supply for them is a little bit harder, but also very exhilarating. Going back to exes, it's stable because they know what this person is like. They know what to expect. So they will need that supply. Sure, they will need that supply. That's why they do go back to exes. A lot of them do, like it really happens. But you know, they like it because it's just like this, you know, rediscovery, getting to know you. It's also distraction. And that's what it is. It provides entertainment for them. It provides distraction from their daily life. A lot of people, a lot of narcissists do use other substances and alcohol to distract them as well. But obviously, that supply that you give them is so much better. Being alone for the narcissist requires work. It's that cycle of thoughts. It's that knowing that actually you have caused this to another person. I'm not saying that they have a conscience, but at some point they know, you know, this karma does come back onto them and it doesn't make them feel good. This is why they use substances. This is why they use other people. People are transactional for them. They serve a purpose in this dynamic. So whilst you're there for distraction, they see you, okay, as a purpose. You are giving something to them. This is the transaction. They objectify people, so they see you as an object. They don't see you as something that you develop a relationship, something that you can grow together, something that you can, I don't know, like you can, there's a depth of connection. Because when you're disconnected from emotion, how can you connect to that person on that level? It doesn't happen like that. They can't do that. They're not able to do that. Although they think and they say that they do, usually this is witnessed right at the beginning of the connection. But honestly, like, they don't even connect to themselves. So how do you expect them to connect to you on that deeper level? And of course, you're not going to know this right at the beginning of the relationship, nor is that person. But they are going to tell you something that you want to hear. And remember, this is all about that. They tell you what you want to hear in that given moment, because actually it makes them feel good. It makes that person feel good. That person then starts to believe in the narcissist. And this is the start of that trauma bond. You know, also this person, you know, get those good feelings. And so they start to become compliant with the narcissist. And the narcissist loves this because that person is doing what they want them to do. And this really what it is about. It's about compliance. Narcissists can't be alone. They need people for distraction. They've got someone that is compliant. They're going to keep them around. And that's all it is, my friends. It's not that there's this great love, that suddenly they found their soulmate and that they are together and this is going to be amazing and they are going to live happily ever after. No, it doesn't happen like that, because out of all the time that I've been doing this work, narcissistic relationships, they don't last. They always end. Funny that, isn't it? Really funny that. Because there's no depth of connection and this relationship doesn't build, it doesn't develop, it just regresses. From the moment you meet them, it regresses into nothing because of their own inability to be able to connect to others. So guys, I really hope that this video has helped you to understand this in a different way. And this is why the narcissist really can't be alone, because they don't want to look at themselves on that deeper level. You are just a distraction. So guys, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations if you are going through something like this. Please see the description box below. I also have a journal club and a mentorship, and if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which if you are going through something like this and maybe you want to discuss it, or you want to talk with other people, like-minded individuals who have gone through something similar that you have, this is a great resource if you wanted to do like peer support. So I would say if you wanted to join the Discord server, please see the description box below. I really hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.